Dear Masters, my dear gods, my dear friends, welcome to all of you to the Holistic Wellness Day. Today, the 8th day, we are going to start the program. Before commencing the program, my sincere pronouns to my beloved Guruji, Brahmasi Patriji, my sincere salutations to the pronouns to the Grand Master, Mahavatar Babaji, all the Pyramid Masters, all the Astral Masters. My dear Masters, my dear gods, my dear friends, so today we are going to start the program, the day 8th. Now, in the beginning, we'll be doing meditation, deep meditation, anapanasati meditation. Afterwards, we'll be sharing the spiritual wisdom. Let's all sit in the meditation. Okay? Let's all sit in the meditation. You can switch on the videos also, or you can switch off the video and follow the instructions. Who are newly joined, if anybody newly joined here, please follow the instructions, whatever I'm giving. Right? Right. So let's all sit in the meditation. Yet cross all the fingers into fingers. Then keep on your thighs and cross the legs underneath like this. Cross the legs. Sit straight, back erected. Your back, and then your head, back of the head must be the straight leg, straight direction, straight line. And slowly, gently close your eyes. Sit straight and slowly, gently, peacefully, relaxingly close your eyes. All of you, close your eyes. Do not open the eyes until I say okay. After closing the eyes, just go on observe the natural, simple, tender, peaceful, loving, harmonious, synchronous breath. Just go on observe the breath, my dear friends. Go on observe the breath. Natural breath, simple breath. Be a witness to your breath. Be a witness to your breath. No kumbhaka, no rechaka, no puraka, no mantra, no japa, no nam sankirtan. Nothing should be done. Merely observe the breath. If you get any thought while observing the breath, in between, if you get any thought, cut the thought right away, come back to the breath again and again. Just go on, repeat this. Just go on observe the breath. Be with a natural breath. We are going to do the meditation for next half an hour. Let's go into the deep meditation. Let's receive as much as possible, as much as cosmic energy as possible. We can receive huge amount of cosmic energy during the empty state of mind. The aim of the meditation is to make your mind empty. Once your mind is empty, you can receive huge amount of cosmic energy from the cosmos. That's very simple. That's the law of meditation. The law of meditation says, whenever you are in empty mind, your mind is empty. You have zero state of thoughts in your mind. Then you will receive huge amount of cosmic energy from the cosmos. It enters into your physical body. It goes into your pranamaya kosha. It go on cleans your all the nadis, 272 nadis, which are existing, the part of your etheric body, part of your pranamaya kosha. It will go on clean. Just be with your breath. That's all. You be with your breath. Rest everything happens on its own. You don't need to do anything. Everything is taken care. This is called Nadi Suddhi, Nadi Praksharana. Just be with your breath, my dear friends. Simple and natural breath. Now, melodious music will also be given to you. So, keep listening to the music but keep observing your only breath. Observation of the breath, listening to the music. Along with the music, will give the more impact on your meditation. It gives the great scope for the empty of the thoughts as soon as possible. It vacate the thought as early as possible. If you be with your breath and also listen to the music. Go on up to the breath. Do not open the eyes until I say okay. Last 2 minutes, meditations. Final 2 minutes. Slowly, we come into body consciousness. Last 2 minutes of meditation. Last 1 minute. Final 1 minute. Slowly, keep coming to body consciousness. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. Final 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. My friends, keep coming to body consciousness. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly take your both hands, keep on your eyes for 5 seconds, my dear friends. And slowly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly take your hands, slowly open your eyes. Come back to the normal position. Switch on your videos, everybody. Everybody can switch on videos. Open your videos, please. And sit comfortably. Right. Yes, friends. So today we have a wonderful meditation. We done wonderful meditation today along with the melodious music. We got a good amount of cosmic energy into us. We got energized with a huge amount of cosmic energy. Of course, there will be thoughts and thoughts will be vacated. And then slowly, you also receive good amount of cosmic energy. That's called Vishwamaya Prana Shakti, right? So this every day you must keep doing it. Okay, as much as possible you should do. Meditation, if you are doing more, right? You get more amount of cosmic energy. It takes care of all the things, whatever you need, physical needs, mental needs, right? societal needs, everything it will fulfill automatically. So that's what the Lord Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Do your, so-called meditation, whatever yoga sadhana. 50% of your time dedicate to that. 50% of your time dedicate to your prapanchika, that is your day-to-day life. Okay, materialistic world you should be 50%. 50% you must be in the so-called the spiritual path, right? That is meditation. So try to understand. So not like not the ritual path. Ritual path, whatever you do, again your mind is working. See, in the rituality also, your mind is continuously working, isn't it? But in the spirituality, your mind is switched off. Your mind is empty in the Sunya Sthiti, zero state. That is where you receive good amount of cosmic energy and the healing, cleansing of your entire, all the, the so-called physical body and so-called the etheric body, all this will be cleansed along with, along with the mental body also. Mental body also gets cleansed. The so-called energy body, etheric body gets energized. Secondly, third one is physical body gets purified. So that's what that's the greatest benefit of so-called this meditation, yoga sadhana, my dear friends. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Patanjali Maharshi says always, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Chitta means what? Chitta means it's basically our own mind. Chitta means continuous thinking. That's the mind nature is continuous thinking. So in order to avoid that, in order to reduce it, in order to make it zero. So that's how the nirodhaka, that means we are prohibiting the thinking. We are avoiding the thinking. Slowly we enter into the zero state, empty state. That is called yoga. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. So that's how we need to understand, my dear friends. Anyhow, so today's our topic is, see, in general, aging is the normal, normal symptom along with the life, isn't it? So as we grow on, as we grow physically, what happens? We'll get aged generally, isn't it? So there is a mental aging, physical aging, both are there. So you need to understand which is more important, which is less important, isn't it? So what we try to understand today is, right? So the aging is the normal symptom of a physical body, and of course it tends to be two types, right? It will be two types. One is mental aging and physical aging. So that's what we need to understand. But no one likes to be, no one like to get aged. That's also there, isn't it? So everyone want to be young enough. Everybody want to stay young. And basically, why do you want to do that? Because everyone has got interest to experience on the earth planet. Okay. So that means everyone has come here for what so-called some ananda, santosha, that means happiness. We all came here for happiness and ananda. So that's why what we wanted, we want to experience more and more in this earth planet. But what happened here? So along with the happiness, there are also dukkha. That means, so there is a sukha, dukkha. That means happiness and grief also. Both are there side by side, right? That's what we day to day we experience generally. So, but somehow the human being is always wishing and wanting to experience the ananda, right? And you want to stay young all the time. Now let's understand. So the deeper perspective of this particular thing. See, so many of the great, great yogis and great people, all these people, right? So what they do is, so they keep on learning till the last minute of their the departure. For example, our Guruji, beloved, Brahmarshi Patriji, till the last day in 2022, right? So he was keep on learning only. He was keep on studying the books. In fact, in the Corona time, right? He left his physical mortal. So around July 24th, 2022. Okay, but in the exactly that Corona period and all, he used to read lot of books. Okay, he used to read books and he used to teach us. In fact, the new subjects and new concepts he used to teach. Even at that point of time, even he was reading, the very deep spirituality, all these things written by the so-called the modern spiritual scientist. All this he was reading. He was keep on reading. Imagine the learning is a continuous process. Okay, so that's how all these great people, so what they will do is, so they keep on learning. They keep on learning from starting to ending day also. They won't leave. But at the same time, see, when we say we are getting aged, where you are experiencing this aging, that's very important. Okay, so either you are experiencing this aging physically or mentally. In fact, what we can say is this physical body will stay. This physical body, whatever we got it, right? Anyhow, it will go one day. So you don't need to think much about it. Okay, if it is, for example, if not today, after 10 years, after 50 or 70 or 80, whatever that as I mentioned in the earlier class also, we all have some limit. For example, every product has got some expiry date. Similarly, what happened for us also, we came to the Earth planet. We also have the starting date and ending date. It's like a travel, you know. So how the travel is fixed? Today we depart, and then so on a particular day, like 10th day or 15th day, we come back. So that means what? So when we are coming from the spirit world to the Earth planet, so we also have a starting day. We also have ending date. That is for sure. It is written. Only things we don't know. It is written where? It is written very much within you. It is available. The data is also available. That is why all the great rishis and munis, before 6 months, they declare the date. They say that so and so day I am leaving my physical body, make all the preparations ready. They declare before 6 months they will come to know which particular date is vacating the physical body, isn't it? So that's how it works, friends. Okay, understood. So that's why the starting date and ending date is confirmed. So then why do you want to worry about worry about your physical body first of all? So the aging and the physical body is departed from here, physical body is left here, and we leave this Earth planet and go to the higher worlds. All that is confirmed, all that is so mandatory, and nobody can escape it. Nobody can escape out of this particular the Janma Chakra. Understood? So in that case, we don't need to worry about the aging of physicality. What I'm trying to say here is don't worry much about the aging of your spirit, your physical body. Okay, leave that. It happens. Obviously, it will happen. But what is that aging? You have to worry mental aging. Okay, mental aging is one which everyone need to worry about it. Okay, see for example, so what's happening is many people, so they lose interest in studying. They lose interest in listening. They lose interest in learning new things. So that is called mental aging. Understood? So that means you lost interest. So what happens is many times whatever we listen, whatever we read, whatever we read the book, listen to the other people, learn from various sources. How do we do? Generally, we do not without much interest. That means lack of interest. See here. See that this is a very, very important point, friends. Okay. When you learn something new, when you learn anything, when you read anything, when when you get from any other sources, okay, whatever you wanted, you are you are receiving from other sources, you must do it with the greatest amount of interest. When you study, listen, right? When you receive some jnana or wisdom, right? It can be a spiritual wisdom, it can be materialistic wisdom, or it can be prapanchika wisdom, whatever it may be. So, for example, you are a scientist, or you are an engineer, you are a doctor, whatever it may be. When you are doing that study, when you are listening from master or a teacher or a lecturer, what you should do? You should do that learning and studying with the greatest interest. It's called the interest. That is a very important parameter. When you do, particularly with the greatest interest, if you do this, what will happen? You can remember forever. Understood? So what happened? When you do this with a lot of interest, whatever you listen, it will go inside. What happens is it will create one mental picture. Okay. With the interest, if you listen, with the interest, if you study, it will create one mental picture inside. Whenever you want to recollect, the entire picture will come out. The replay, it's called replay. Replay will be very, very short, very, very fast and short. Then what happened? So you can remember everything well and you grow. Basically, you are growing now. You are become Gnani. You are becoming a intellectual. You are becoming a wise person, isn't it? But whatever you read, you are forgetting. Whatever you are learning, you are not able to remember. So in that case, what you are called mental aged person. I mean aged person basically. You are getting aged. Why you are getting aged? Because you're not doing with the more amount of interest. You're not putting the interest in it. Okay. So you are just doing casually, listening something. So you are listening here and you are also talking other side. Okay. And you are listening to teacher and you are thinking about house, thinking about family, thinking about something else. Then how do your listening is perfect? When your listening is not perfect, that means when you are not in the present moment, when you are not living in the present moment, you are listening and you are studying or you are seeing, everything will be completely disturbed, friends. When that is disturbed, what happen? You can't learn anything. So this is called mental aging. This how what happen? Slowly you forget many things. You will forget many things. Finally you tend to be, you tend to be thinking that I am useless. I'm not useful for anything. I have no much capacity, so I may not be able to do anything. So this is how the people get into the stressful mode, the negative side. Understood? So for example, there is one person called Jay Shimon. He's a 12 World Guinness Records. He's having 12 World Guinness Records. He's having. What did he say? About the memory. He said, "You read lakhs of books, whatever available in this on this Earth planet, and you hear from anything from anybody. Even then, entire on the earth planet, whatever you study, whatever you go through and study also, even you want to store the entire thing, you store it. Still, how much memory will be occupied, in us? 20% only. 20% of our memory is used to store the entire on the earth planet, whatever the books are there. You read all the books. Even then, you can occupy only 20% of our memory. Yeah, then now you can imagine what is our capacity. Our capacity is infinite. Understood? Why we are infinite in nature? You need to understand we have something called soul consciousness inside. We are not a normal people, my dear friends. We are not a normal thing. You don't think that we are just this physical body, this mind, and this intellect. No, no way. We are something beyond all these things. We are very, very, very beyond all these things, far beyond all these things. What is that? We are the infinitely capable and infinitely present, okay, and everlasting, evergreen, and you can say omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. So that is what we are. When we are that, what is that capacity you are talking about? There is no capacity. There is infinite capacity. Do whatever. Entire, that's why the Swami Vivekananda said many times. See, you have infinite capacity is there within. He says very clearly, the whole universe is within you. Do not search anything outside. He says very clearly. It means the whole universe. So to complete the Brahmanda is there within you. Search inside, he says always. It means what he's trying to say is with this particular, that wisdom, something called wisdom. That wisdom is so much wisdom is there within you. You don't need to worry. This wisdom, this wisdom will not come from the food what you are eating. Understood? The food what you are eating, it cannot give that kind of wisdom. That is coming through from your own inside, it's coming. Okay. So it means what? So we keep learning, the learning should be never ending. The learning should be never ending. If you realize this particular truth, what happened? You are never aged. Understood? You are never aged. No way you're aged. Many people nowadays, in some of the families we used to say, no, I'm aged, I can't remember, I can't do anything. Okay, so these kind of the language they use generally because they don't know their capacity. They are not into spirituality. They don't know about their infinite capacity, latent potential. When they don't know, they use all this language, isn't it? For example, you take a small kids, okay? Small kids. One kid is there. So his name is is a good name is there. Some name. There's a Tim Donner. Tim Donner. Tim Donner is one boy. By the age of 17 years, 20 languages he learned. By the age of what is that? By the age of 17 years, his name is Tim Donner. Okay. You can search in the Google. By the age of 17 years, 20 languages he learned completely. He can read and write. Is it not possible for you, for you and me? Everybody is possible, but we should try. No, we should try. Suppose, for example, one kid is there, your kid only. Surrounding to your house, one Tamil family is there. This side Telugu family is there. Well, of course, you are a Telugu family person. Beside your house, Tamil family. Opposite to your house, Hindi family. The other house is, they speak only English. Like that, it is there. Your kid is, very cute and all. Then one mother, she will call and take him to his house, and then she talking only Hindi. Other house, they talk only in Tamil. Then finally, what happen? That kid will learn all the languages. By the time he grow, everything he learn. Imagine. So, is there any school or college involved here to teach him? There is no school, there is no college. The learning is a natural ability of the soul, my dear friends. Learning is the natural ability of a soul. You don't need to hurry. Nobody need to teach. It is ready to learn always. It will be keep learning all the time till the last breath. You understood? But only thing is, we make our mind, dirty and such a way that, what happens many times, right? Many times, this we keep our mind, so that we don't learn, we don't exercise learning, all these things we do. We just keep our mind empty. Means like, see, empty mind is a devil workshop. Some people says, right? So empty mind means not that empty mind. We are going into meditation. Generally, what happen? People, in the awakeful condition in a day-to-day life, they don't do anything, neither learning, nor doing work, nor going anywhere. Simply sitting in the house and wasting time and thinking all negative things, all dirty things. What See, mind, if you don't give a proper work, if you don't, if you don't read the book, if you don't, play the music, something, something you must be doing. Then, if it is busy and if it's learning, as I told you again, you don't think that, I'm learning too much and my memory is limited, my memory will be expired. No, it's not that. Your memory, as I told you, just give an example, you can't fill your memory of 20%. Even if you fill with all the bookish knowledge, all the wisdom you collect from the entire planet Earth. Imagine what kind of capacity of memory you have, right? So that's how we need to practice, my dear friends. And many times, so we observe. See, for example, what we do, what we think is, see, the food gives the energy, and food only we do everything for us. All this, we think that's a wrong notion. And only one thing you remember, whether food will give the, so-called, see, the food what we are eating and the wisdom what we are eating. So there are two things: food we eat and wisdom also we eat. Which one is limited? Which was unlimited? Tell me. So whatever, suppose food I eat, for example, I eat some certain food in the, let's say, lunch. I eat certain food, then after that I can't eat anymore. I have to stop. And then after 3 hours only, I may get some hunger again, isn't it? So otherwise I can't eat continuously. If I eat continuously, what happen? If I eat continuously, what happen? I become a rogi, isn't it? Because it doesn't digest properly, and a lot of other complications will start. It means the food what you are eating, it cannot be continuous process all through the life, and you have to, definitely you can't you can't depend on that to get more and more energy, isn't it? It is a limited one. It gives you some physical energy. Use it for your organs. That's all. That's all you do. That's all. But when you learn or when you eat, I mean, eating here is learning. When you are learning the wisdom, it's a continuous process. How much wisdom you can take? Infinite wisdom. You keep on learning. You keep on studying. You keep on, listening to the masters. There's no ending. No, nothing like, no, I'll be filled. I don't need to go, I don't need to afraid of, I'm fully over, my stomach is full or my mind is full. No, nothing like that. There's nothing like that. So that is why this, especially, like the learning wisdom and, the filling ourselves with the wisdom is an infinite process and it's continuous process. There is no end to it. Understood? And also, many times what happen, we observe many of the mothers, I'm telling you. So what they do is for their kids, for example, a small infant is there. So what they do generally, so they think that my kid has to get energy means I should give good food, nutritious food. Okay, so suddenly a small infant, if he cry, so you give mother milk, isn't it? Breast milk you give, and after that what happen? Okay, you drink the milk and he is happy, no problem. But after some time he get bored, for example. Nobody is there to pamper him or something. He get bored. Well, then what you will cry. Then what you'll understand. You will understand that again you need milk. You will go and give milk. Okay, again you will drink. Then after some time, by drinking that milk, what happen? You'll get you'll get stomach full and over also. In fact, that gets like that disturb his stomach also. In fact, by go on feeding. See, here we are misunderstanding the requirement of a kid itself, isn't it? So we think that he's always, whenever he cry, we think that he's asking food only. No, it's not like that. He's asking your presence. Okay, he's asking to play with you or whatever. So, but what we understood, we go on, feed the milk again and again and again. Finally, it gets into so-called loose motions. Okay, then his health is disturbed, and then you feel something disturbed, isn't it? So that is not the way, friends. Okay. So what you need to understand what is that is asking. Okay. So this how what happened. Even the small kids also we don't grow them properly. Okay. Our the feeding system itself is we don't understand many things we don't understand, isn't it? So like that, friends. So here what we need to understand always is okay. So the with the food what we get energy that is limited always. With the so-called the wisdom, when we learn the wisdom through meditation, through the sajna sangatya, through the swadhyaya, reading books, the infinite energy will get all the time. We'll be getting the energy, let me tell you. So that is why you see many of the yogis, right? So they live up to 200 years, 300 years. How do they live? Very simple. Are they eating too much food like us every afternoon, morning, night? Okay, exact call like a clockwise that our clock is there no, on the wall. We'll be seeing 1 o'clock now lunch and 7 o'clock dinner and 9 o'clock breakfast. Nothing like that. There is nothing like that. See, in this universe or on this Earth planet, every animal, every species, whenever it is hungry, it will eat. But only human being will eat every time. Whether he is hungry, non-hungry, keep on eating only. So we think that it's like it's our birthright to go on eat. No, it's not the correct way. Understood? Whenever you are hungry, eat. Whenever you are thirsty, drink. That's all. You're animal, right? You're animal. Whenever your physical body, your physiology needs water, you supply it. Whenever it needs, the food, the physical food, you supply it. But beyond these two, there is something else. That's the greatest thing. So that is the highest source of energy. You know that? What is that highest source of energy? Remember, that is prana shakti. That's called the pranic force. That's called so-called the energy, right? So that energy is there, no? So that you need to take care. Okay, that how do you take care? So how do you give that energy to the your physical body, your human body properly? That is, do not make any negative thoughts. Do not blame. Do not interfere. Do not comment some people, right? And do not involve in unnecessary things. Don't see unnecessarily. Don't talk unnecessarily. Don't think unnecessarily, isn't it? Right? And always keep reading good books. Always keep listening to good masters, sajna sangatya, and do meditation most of the times, whenever possible. And do pranayama, do the vyayama, like exercises, do the walking every day. So if you get involved in these kind of tasks, rather than getting into anxiety, depression, anger, lust, greed, so-called, the negative thinking, and so something like you want to damage other people, you want to compare with other people. If you do all this negative, the negative, or what are the negative qualities, my dear friends, then you keep losing your energy. You know that you will be losing lot of amount of energy. So that you don't do it. Avoid all these things. Get into only the things which will energize you. That's how the yogis, the great masters. One master the last 2 days back, I was teaching in another class like Kannada, Telugu. So there was a master, Trilinga Swami. Trilinga Swami is the one greatest master on the on Earth planet and in our India especially, great master. So he lived for 280 years. 280 years. 280. Okay. He born in 1607. He left his physical mortal 1887. Understood? 1607, 1887. Now, just check, what are the number of years? 280 years. How did he live? Very simple. He don't eat food. Okay. So from the childhood, almost like 130 years, 130 years, he go on roaming the entire, by 30 or 40, he left his house. By the time his father died, his mother died, nobody was there. Okay. So you don't need to stay at one place, right? Then he keep on going to the different places, and then he learned the spirituality, yoga from different masters, of course. And he stayed with one Guruji for 10 years, and then he learned. From there again, he moved like that. 130 years almost, he roamed everywhere. At the age of one, he was at, I think 130, 130 years old. He came to the Varanasi, Kasi. Okay. So Varanasi came at the age of 130 years. Then next 150 years, he was in the Varanasi. He was called as a roaming Shiva. He was called as a roaming Shiva in the streets of Kasi, Varanasi. He was a Digambara yogi, naked yogi. You know that? One more thing, naked yogi. Okay. And what he used to do, on the Gangas and Ganges, on the water, is to sit for days together and do meditation. You won't move also. You don't believe. Okay. So many people used to, they assemble just to see him. Many people used to come. Okay. He will be on the water, on the running water, but he'll be sitting there and doing meditation. Understood? And that is the greatest power, right? And one more thing, in the 150 years, he spent complete 150 years in the Kasi, and he has given the Diksha to the Ramakrishna Paramsa and Lahari Mahasaya, Vivekananda, and so many great masters. They all met him. And also, one thing is, he was in the Mauna for 87 years, almost in the 150 years. He last 87 before he left his physical body. 87 years he was the Mauna only. He was not using his words. He was not talking also. If anybody want to talk, he used to give signs, signals, and is the people, some is the Shishya or the disciple, somebody nearby him, they should explain to other person. So like that, how much energy he conserved now by doing this Mauna. He conserved great amount of energy. That is why, okay, number one. So that means you must conserve the energy instead of dissipating the energy. You find out the ways how you want to conserve the energy, whatever you have. See, you have eaten the food, you got some energy, right? You have slept, you got some energy, isn't it? And you did meditation, you got some energy, isn't it? And you think positively, you got energy, isn't it? So this energy, you must save yourself. You must conserve. Then you will not get aged, you will not get aged at all. In fact, see, even the physical aging also can be reversed. That's what I'm trying to say. Mental aging, I told you how you can reduce the mental aging. Mental aging means like just if you avoid, if you keep on learning, if you are in the mode of learning throughout your life with the greatest interest, isn't it? With the greatest interest, if you keep on learning, you will never age mentally. Even the physical aging can be reversed. How our great masters have done that. All the great masters, in fact. Okay. So that is why our India, our ancient Sanatana Dharma is so powerful, friends. If you just try to understand, if you make it, understandable to your kids, especially from the age of 5, 10 years, let me tell you, they become the powerful human beings on this earth planet. Nothing is required for them. Even they don't need you by the age. If you just put them into meditation, spirituality, understanding the Sanatana Dharma, yogasanas, pranayama, meditation, and learning the spiritual books, okay, all other things you do, no problem. Whatever you have, right, you is going to CBS syllabus, state syllabus, ICA syllabus, doesn't matter. Let him do whatever, but this must be parallel track. Like, a rail is traveling, right? You have two tracks. One is spiritual track, the other one is a mentalistic track. This should be going, this should be going. Then it's balanced. Life is balanced. No, I observe many times nowadays, a IPS officer committed suicide. A great celebrity committed suicide. A CEO committed suicide. What is this? What is this? Did he not study all these things in his syllabus? No, he didn't. He did not study. Unfortunately, he did not study. He only studied, mugged up and got the marks, and he learned and written the great examinations, passed out, became IAS officer. But he got some relationship issue, or he got some other issue, in his own family or something. It tortured him, and he went and committed his suicide. Is this the wisdom? Is it a wisdom? Real wisdom? What he get? What he got? He didn't understand the life at all. He never understood the life. Okay, he just understood only one part of life. That is spiritual. That is materialistic life. He never know who is he first of all. From where he comes, from where he goes. Okay, if he commits suicide, what will happen? You don't know. Right? Where is this wisdom? Where from this comes? This comes from our Sanatan Dharma. Right? This whole wisdom is within ourselves. Only thing is we need to activate it. So that, my dear friends, with the yoga added into your life, like color added into life. People say, right? Like that. I say that with the yoga added to your life, right? It brings the aging also reversal. Even your physical age, mental aging, everything will be reversed. No doubt on that. You try this. You will only know. When you do meditation continuously every day, 140 days you do it. Then you check your energy level after 41 days. You feel that something, you got energized, and you are rejuvenated. In fact, you are rejuvenated, and you are having a new energy and more energy to do much more work. Is it a reversal, or is it a aging? That's a reversal. Understood? So that's how, friends. So take care of your energy, protect itself, protect all the energy, conserve more and more, and become ageless, reverse your aging, mental or physical both, and live energetically. As long as you are living on this earth planet, right, till the last day, till the last breath, live with the greatest amount of energy, live blissfully. Live blissfully. That's what the need of the every human being. So that's a real quality of every human being. That is what, for that we all came down to the earth planet, not for lamenting, not for crying, not for getting into so dukkha, all these friends. Okay, thank you so much. Namaskar. Dhanyavad. So okay, friends, so any questions you can ask.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
Sometimes we see some people mental age are not mature than their physical age, and some people are over matured than their mental age. What is the reason, sir?
See, I say that every human being is having his own life of journeys, right? Journey of
Yes.
lives. As I told you yesterday, he was a infant soul, baby soul, young soul, the mature soul, old soul, right? Transcendental soul, and then finally infinite soul. So
Yes.
who is at what soul stage, we don't know. That is why what happened when you come across some people, right from the birth itself, they will be so having so much maturity, higher
Yes.
maturity. Okay, that is the reason of their past life, not this
Okay.
life. Okay, so that
Okay,
is the
sir.
quality of their past life. They are already matured. They are matured than you. You may be age wise, you are higher than the other person. You may be
Yes,
child,
sir.
but he is matured already.
Okay, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So Rudrani, no question.
Well, like, it's not relating to the lesson, but does the Kali Yuga, like, affect or,
Huh? No, I didn't get your point. Huh?
does the Kali Yuga affect your spiritual blindness, like the Kali Yuga? It's
Uh,
off topic, but like,
Anybody understood her question? Repeat to me. Eh?
Does the Kali Yuga affect spiritual blindness?
Kali Yuga is a spiritual blindness you are telling.
Yeah, does it affect it? Like, does it affect it in some way?
Yeah. So Kali Yuga, spiritual blindness is more. Definitely it's more. Kali Yuga, spiritual blindness is more. So now that is why these kind of sessions are required to remove the spiritual blindness from the people. Okay, that's what we do day to day in day out through this all the sessions, Zoom sessions. We conduct 6 Zoom sessions in Mahavatar Foundation. Every day we conduct six Zoom sessions. 2 in Kannada, 2 in Telugu, 1 Hindi, 1 English. Understood? So, yes, you all join in the volunteer work and spiritual work. Why didn't you do that? It's a great seva. Understood? See, there are 4 statements you need to remember. The first one, if you do dhyan, meditation, you get energy. Okay, number 1. Number 2, if you do swadhyay, spiritual reading, you get lot of wisdom, jnana. If you do third one, that is sajana sangatya, you become humiliative, you can say like humble, you will become humble. Your humbleness will increase if you do sajana sangatya. That is satsang. If you do seva, you will get moksha. Now you see, your moksha is linked here. If you don't do this, you will not get moksha. Now you decide. Tomorrow onwards, you join our. You don't need to spend money and nothing. It's only thing like you should work like a volunteer wherever you are. Right? Just go on spread the spiritual wisdom. Whatever you are learning today, whatever you are going to learn in future in the next classes, just go on spread. Okay. So act like a volunteer for the Mother Foundation. We are here to help you to spread anywhere in the world. Okay. This wisdom is required, necessary, and mandatory for everybody. Every human being, I'm telling. Otherwise, we are, as you said rightly, we are living in the spiritual blindness. Okay. We don't know what we are. When we don't know what we are as if we are blind people, isn't it? Right? So you said rightly, in Kali Yuga, spiritual blindness is more. So to remove that blindness, we are throwing light through these sessions, through the so-called satsang. Understood? So that's why don't forget in this 4. Okay, even if you do these 3, if you don't do this 4th one, seva, you don't get moksha. Ultimately, for every human being, we need moksha, mukti. What is mukti? Liberation. What is liberation? From where you want to liberate? You want to liberate from the cycle of death and births. You want to liberate completely. See, it's a one cycle ka a wheel is there, no wheel, the chakra. So in the chakra, so one particular, in the chakra, there are a lot of, this support, all these rods. So one rod will go up and again it come down. Again it will go back. Like this, what we are also doing is, so many lives, we go up, come down. We go up, come down. We go to the spirit world, then we'll come down here. Here, that means on the earth planet or some other planet in the universe. Okay, we go there. We live and then again we die and go there. So that means in the chakra, we are just rotating like this. We are not able to come out of that chakra. So coming out of that cycle of birth and deaths is called liberation. Understood? Right. Any more questions? So from now onwards, how many of you want to do seva? Seva. Mukti ke liye. Mukti ke liye.
Sir, I want to say something.
Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah. Pawanji, bolo.
Sir, as you said, we are keep on learning with interest.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Sir, is this valid for only in spiritual path or valid for all the works?
All the works, anything.
Okay, sir.
Anything, whether spiritual or materialistic, both it is valid. You must put the greatest interest, number 1. And you must keep your mind in the present moment when you are learning anything. When you are listening, when you are reading, when you are collecting any source of information, you must be in the
Okay.
present mind. You must be attent. Okay, you must be so attentive. Then only it will go sit. It will go inside and sit properly. That wisdom, whatever you learn, it will go and sit inside properly. And as I told you today, also remember, even if you fill the books of the entire world into your memory, that only fills 20% of your memory. Remember this point. More than this, what you need?
Okay.
That
Thank you, sir.
means we are infinite nature. We are an infinite capacity of memory we have. Just go and do that. Whatever it comes, go and learn. Don't put limitation. Some people say, I learned 3, 4 languages. Oh, it's really, I got great achievement. No, there is other person who is sitting next to you. He learned 17 languages. What do you say about it? There is a boy, I told just now, right? He's at 17 years age. He learned 20 languages, reading and writing, right? So that means, where is the limitation? Limitation is within us, within our ideas, there is a limitation. Our
Sir,
thinking.
if we are working with interest whole the day, the
Hmm.
energy is consumed or not?
Energy consumed will be there, energy reception also will be there. See, energy consumption is something like this. Every organ, brain, everything consume the energy, no doubt. At the same time, because you are in the present moment, right? You will also receive the huge amount of cosmic energy.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, right. Okay, friends.
Sir, I want to say something, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, Rudrani Gupta is my nephew, my sister-in-law's daughters, and lives in USA. She is interested in meditation and spirituality. That's why she joined.
Good.
We
Okay.
have lots of questions.
Yes. Good that you are introduced to her this platform. So
Yes,
next
sir.
every month she can learn more and more, and she'll become master. No doubt. Okay.
Yes, sir. I think so.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, masters. Dhanyavad. Thank you all.